Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to dive into creating a dynamic image banner with a sidebar in our Shopify theme. This is an exciting feature because it gives us the flexibility to customize our store's appearance by adding a beautiful image banner with a sidebar that can be positioned either on the left or right side of the banner. Plus, we will introduce the concept of blocks in schema setting, which will further enhance the customization capability of our theme. So let's check in our Figma file what options do we need to make it dynamic and beautiful. First of all, we will have options to upload the image for desktop and mobile devices. Then we will have options to add title, subtitle, button text, the size of the text, and the color of the text, and the background color of the sidebar. And we will also have options to choose the button type, like we have primary or secondary buttons. User can choose either. And we will have options to adjust the size of the banner. And I think that's it. To begin with, let's start by defining our schema settings for the image banner with the sidebar. So in this video, we will focus on the schema settings, and in the next video, we will work on the design process. So let's go to our code editor and define schema settings. So in the section folder, create a new file, name image banner with sidebar .liquid. Most of the settings that we are going to define here are same as the image banner settings. So I'm going to pause the video here and create some basic schema settings, and then we will focus on Shopify blocks. Okay, so I have created all the basic settings. We started with the name, so image banner with sidebar. Then we have desktop banner, mobile banner, and the size of the banner. And I have created this option to give the background color of the sidebar. And then we have text color, and this is the alignment of the sidebar. So we will use Tailwind CSS classes to achieve this task. And then we have options for the button and the font size, the title font size. We have font size for the subtitle. And then at the end, we have presets. Now let's create some blocks. Before the presets, create blocks. Okay, so start with the square bracket. Here we are going to create 3 blocks because our Shopify, our Figma file have 3 different sections, like for the title, subtitle, and for the button. Okay, so let's create by writing type. So let's give it a heading. So this type is will be helpful when we access this block in our code. Okay, so let's give it a name. So let's name it the heading, and then we are going to add limit. So limit means how many blocks, heading blocks, can we add in our section. Okay, so let's create settings. So every block will have its own settings. So let's say type what kind of information we are going to feed here. Let's say text, and let's give this an ID of, let's say, title. Let's give it a default value, image banner, give it a label, title. Okay, so this is our first block, and then we are going to add one more block for the subtitle. Okay, so let's name it text. Sorry, first give it a type. Let's say text, and name it, let's say text, and add limit to 1, and let's add settings, square bracket, and press enter. Add first setting, it should be type, so this is for the subtitle. Add text, and then give it an ID of subtitle, and then give it a label, use subtitle, and let's give this a default value, and let me copy the default text and paste that here. Okay, so this is our block for subtitle. Now let's add buttons. Let's add one more block. Let's say type, and put the here button, and then name this button. Let's make the B capital, and let's add settings. So first we are going to add button text. Okay, so type text, and then add ID. Let's say button text. Let's add button label, and label, let's add button label, and let's add default value here to shop now. Okay, let's add one more settings, type URL. Okay, so ID, let's say button link, and add a label here, button link. Okay, let's remove comma and hit save, and let's check our code, and there is an error here. Let's find that error and fix that. Okay, let me check what is the issue here. Okay, the issue is that we haven't put comma here. Let's add comma and hit save. I think this is it. No, we have more errors. So let's find out and remove. So most of the time the errors are with commas. Okay, so I didn't find any issue. Actually, I just saved 1 or 2 times and it is done. Okay, so all the settings are done. So that's it for today's video. So we have now created all the basic options that we needed to make the image banner with sidebar dynamic and beautiful. So if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more tutorials on Shopify theme development.